Lisi with you, getting ready for the Final Four this weekend. A lot of baseball today, too, since Joe's hitting baseball tickets left and right, which is pretty nice to see. But we do have several things to accomplish here as we get together for the first time in a while. Mike Carver, along with the encyclopedia of college football, the one, the only. Go for the two, Joe Lisi. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Carver. Dealing with technical issues. You're telling me I'm choppy. I don't know. It was a bad link, I think. I don't know. Can you hear me now?
You think it was a bad link, huh?
I don't know. Can you hear me now? Can you see me?
I mean, I hear you just fine. I mean, you need to understand it. But
I'm going to the
You look a little better now. You know, we'll let the people come in and tell us if they think that you're off. How you been, Joe?
Been great, Carver. We missed last week. We apologize. But we're back with the Easter edition, and I got the Mortadell Golden Eggs for this weekend. The Mortadell Special Golden Eggs. You like that, right?
I do like that.
Let me see.
Let me ask you before
I'm looking good on Twitter, Carver. Looking good on Twitter.
As long as you're looking good there. You don't look great to me, but as long as you look good there, I guess that's all that matters.
I don't know. I got more gigs coming out of this mother unit than anything.
What'd you think of how about us, how we got here with this UConn, Illinois, Michigan,
What a
Arizona?
game. I was so disgusted with the UConn game because I liked UConn pre-game at the 5.5, and I didn't bet them. They're down 18, and I was just having a bad day. And I'm like, I should just bet them down. I mean, it's UConn. They're going to get completely blown out in this game. No, I didn't bet them. I was doing something with my daughter, and then I come back to eat something, and I see the game-winning shot. I go, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. But I'm happy for
a smash spot for you.
I know. But I was aggravated. I was out the night before watching, what was it, Purdue, Arizona. What a gutless team this Purdue team is.
Every year.
Matt Painter's a joke. Him, and now Underwood is punching above his weight all of a sudden.
Well, the thing about Underwood, and we'll get into this with the game, is, we've always bashed this guy, and with good reason, because he's a box of rocks, Underwood. Like, he never gets the job done. But he's gotten them to the Final Four now here. But when you think about it, Joe, Houston missed like 6 billion shots in that game. I mean, they had like 20 points with 10 minutes left in the game. So there wasn't a lot of heavy lifting for Underwood in the Houston game. And then the same thing in the Iowa game. There wasn't, it's a team they knew. It was in a good spot for them. Like, have we really gotten into a spot yet here with Illinois where we can see what a loser Underwood is? Like, we haven't really had it yet.
The last time I bet Underwood in a big spot was when they played Houston like 4 years ago.
Okay.
Remember with Kofi Coburn?
Yeah.
Remember, and they ran into Sampson, and it looked like they should smash them, and they shot like 23% from the field. And I wanted to take a billy club to Underwood and the team. I usually think they're always a dark horse, and now this year they broke through. But I cannot back them in this spot. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't back them in this spot. I think they're a very good team. But now
they got a lot of the Europeans, Joe. They got all the Europeans on that.
The cream has risen to the top now. They're going up against the best coach. They're going up against this team that is believing in themselves, blue collar team. Let me tell you this. They're fighting on their fingernails down 18. They weren't dying, UConn. That kid Mullins, too. Bam!
I mean, 35-footer from the logo. Like, and Joe, that's the crazy part is that everyone just thinks about that last 10 seconds. There was a lot of things that went wrong for Duke to get in that position. I mean, missing free throws, like all these things. And this is the second year in a row that this Shire,
he is a hump. Joe. Yeah, Hump without a doubt.
Last year, he had no business losing that game to Houston in the Final
The best
Four.
player on the field. Had the best player on the field, on the court.
No business losing to Houston last year, and he figured somehow did it. And then this game, he had no business losing either. This Shire he better go win.
He's soft.
He better go win.
He's soft. The face is soft. You see him?
Yeah, he's got that deer in the headlights.
Yeah, he always looks like he has diarrhea.
He had a little bit of that. Why win by 30 when I can lose by 1?
Yeah. He's got alligator arms. He didn't want to beat UConn by 40 in the game.
I know. He ends up losing.
That's what happens. I'm trying to think of a correlation of who he is like over the years that has never been able to get it done. He is like Rick Barnes. I think Shire is Rick Barnes like.
Listen, Rick's had a
body of work. But I'm just saying, but it's similar, Carver, but one of the better teams, if not the best team. And then every time they meet a little team that loves to crash the boards, likes to play a little body English, they fold like an accordion. And that's what Shire. He had Cooper Flagg last year, right? And they lost to Arizona. Was that the game they got smashed?
No. Which one? Duke last year?
Yeah.
No, they lost the game to Houston that they were up with 8 minutes to go, whatever it was. They blew the game.
They smashed Arizona the game before. Right. That's what it was.
So here's Eddie from Columbus checking in. This Shire is like Ryan Day before his title. Devastating losses build character. He will get there, no doubt. I don't know about doubt.
I don't know, Eddie. I don't know.
They stuck with Day in Columbus. And Day had 1 foot out the door when he won that title last year.
Yeah, but the thing is, in basketball, when you have one, if not one of the best players in the game, that should be able to carry you. Like basketball is the one sport where you have one player, right? You could think about John Morant. Think about when Steph Curry was at Davidson.
They always make Syracuse.
But I'm just saying that, right? Which is Durant at Texas. They were always able to get to a certain level, like their best. I mean, this Shire, he's got Boozer, he's got the Twins, he's got
not just this year. I mean, every year he's been.
Yeah, but last year was Cooper Flagg. I mean,
Cooper Flagg,
Canupo. What the hell was his name?
Canepo.
Guy couldn't miss it. And what was the Canepo? What was the kid that couldn't miss a three? What was the kid that? No, the other kid, number 3
last year.
Yeah, number 3.
Listen,
No, come on, the kid that couldn't miss the 3.
Joe,
Carver, come on, don't do this.
I don't have time for this, Joe.
No.
Either way, Duke
what do you mean you don't have time? What do you mean you don't have time?
I don't have time for this.
He was number 3. The kid made 8 3-pointers every game.
The kid.
See, we had a week off, and I'm aggravated already. I'm on air. What?
I'm aggravated that you hit all these baseball plays and you don't send any out.
Carver, don't start. You've been big time in me ever since you're doing the show every week. Every week, your schedule is too busy. You're at Borelli's now. You're rubbing elbows with BT. I'm just a blue collar guy. I'm just a blue collar guy. I'm not. I don't walk in the malls in the tri-state area and everybody says Carver kissed the ring. That's not me. That's not me.
Joe,
I gotta earn my media hype. I gotta earn it. You walk out there.
Now what happened to you here? You were building a brand on Instagram and then you just stopped. Like what happened there?
What do you mean?
You were building a brand. Like you had viral videos going on Instagram.
I'm still doing it.
They're not catching fire like those other ones. You need some fresh ideas.
It's not right, Corey. Yeah, all right. I gotta go back to the lab. I'm experimenting.
I mean, you had a couple that were big hits. I mean, you had I haven't gotten any looks from you here. Like I haven't gotten any of the graphs you send me with all the hits and all the rolling in. I haven't gotten those.
You're hitting low. You're hitting low.
I'm not hitting low.
It's all right. It's okay.
Bronx Bug and Joe's. That's a deep cut, Joe. There from Chris.
Wow. What did he say? Hey, I just want to broadcast. We're on a new outlet, channel 515 on the Hump Network. We made it finally. Hump Network Fast Channel, okay? Channel 515, okay? Everybody, listen. We're on a new outlet, new distribution arm. Okay, we're picking them up and putting them down. I guarantee you this: Carver and Lisi will be on a major network before football season of this year.
Are you guaranteeing that, or are you just making a statement?
I'm making a statement. I'm going to back it up with action. Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to back it up with action. That's what I do. I talk it into fruition. Don't talk it down. Talk it in.
Don't
Can we
talk
go
it
fast
down.
and loose with the baseball
Has
today?
Gary Graphic from Grand Canyon made an appearance yet? Well, he does have he has done some work. Now, Joe's not a fan of the thumbnail this week that Gary Graphic did, and I will say, in a rush, Gary he missed the mark on a few.
I mean, Gary Graphic was drunk. He has me looking like I don't know, like I mean, really, I think it's a good rendition of you.
I don't know about that either. I don't think I'm thrilled with anything here.
I mean, really, what is this?
The only thing Gary Graphic did right here is he maybe got the logos right, except he gave the UConn Husky yellow eyes like he's a wolf in the desert. You know, a wolf up in the mountains. I mean, what those yellow eyes on the UConn Husky logo? But other than that, Joe, you're pretty off on yours. But
that looked like if you want to find that person, you wouldn't say it's me. Like if you were in the FBI and you had to hunt that person down.
Yeah, we wouldn't find you off of that.
I'd be free and clear.
All right, let's get the basketball stuff out of the way because I got other stuff I want to ask you first. All right. First game. Now, we have a pick for each game, a Mortadell and a Ruby Slipper, because there's only 2 games, obviously. So I'll just put the Mortadell up and just talk about the first game. So Illinois UConn is the early game. Here it is for Joe. The Smash Your Book Mortadells here for this one. So UConn plus 1.5 is the Joe pick for the first game. Tell me about it, Joe.
I just think that, look, when that team won against Duke, they got the monkey off their back. They're hitting on all cylinders. Wow. They're blue collar, Carver, and that matters.
Monkey off back is strong. I would say they're the most experienced team here. Obviously,
we know that, but
they're the guttiest crew in the bunch playing this week.
Yes, and I'm not sold on Underwood. Again, he is a guy that when the pressure's on, I'd much rather take Hurley plus the 1.5 and see where we go. I'll ride this team. I like the kid Mullins. I like Hurley. I like their point guards. I like their big men. I just like everything that they bring to the table. And again, I think Illinois is a very good team, but UConn in this spot should be able to take them down. And you want to give me a 1.5, I'll take it. I just think they're the better team. Now, to make Illinois, it's Big Ten, Big East, and we're making the Big Ten obviously the favorite, right, in both games.
Right.
So the books believe that the Big Ten is the superior conference. I don't buy it. Old school, crash the glass, body English. Little rubbing is racing.
Rubbing is racing, Joe. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. Look, you're probably not going to like this, and I'll flash yours back up when we talk about the second game. But this is, Joe, a checker on a checker.
There we go.
There it is, the Ruby Slipper play. UConn plus 1.5 for me in the first game. A lot of what you said, Joe, but I look at it this way. Out of these 4 teams that are here, you can obviously make the case that UConn has the least amount of talent out of the 4. But I mean, look, this is not like the gap is not that wide.
Right.
You can make a case that they have the best coach. I don't even know if you need to make the case. The guy's won 2 of the last 3 national championships. I really don't know what more you need to say than that. He's an absolute maniac.
I love that.
But he's the best coach, I believe, out of the 4 that are here. And if you want to fight me on Dusty May, that's fine. But he needs to win a championship. Hurley's got 2 at this point. And you know who I think is the X factor here, Joe, for UConn?
Who?
And that's this Caravan. He is great in these big games, and he was on those teams, and he's hung around here now the last few years. And I know this is a different UConn team that won the 2 titles, but he was part of that, and he plays huge in these games. And I got a feeling he's going to hit a big shot, make a big play. And yes, this Reed is a monster down low. If you can get him focused and get him going, he's a big-time player. Yes, Illinois has got guys all over the floor that are going to give them problems. But I think that UConn, Joe, absolutely gets this done against Illinois on Saturday night. I think they beat the Illini. And now they smoked them at MSG back in November. Smoked them. Now, Illinois shot like 3 for 30 from 3 in that game and missed a billion threes. But I don't care. It will revenge angle for Illinois. Doesn't bother me, Joe. I'm taking UConn in this game.
I am as well. And if they somehow win it all, I mean, 3 of the last 4.
I think they are going to win. I will take them on Monday night against either of the other 2.
3 of the last 4, right?
Especially, Joe, and especially with the points. I will take UConn against Michigan or Arizona on Monday night. And that'll kind of roll me into that game. I'll tell you right now, and I'll leave mine up first because you seem to have a little bit more of a feel for an outright than I do. I got no clue who's winning this game. I really don't. I think this is as even a match as you can have in a Final Four game. I don't like people saying that this is the national championship game. I think that's very disrespectful to UConn and Illinois. I think that UConn will give both of these teams all they can handle if that's the matchup on Monday night. But what I really like here, Joe, and Joe hates this word, but I'll say it, is the under. These are the top 2 defensive teams in the Ken Palm rankings and everything. And I know they both have outstanding offenses too. But in a game like this, Joe, defense rules the day when both defenses are good. And I think 157.5 is a little too much. I think this game is played in the low 70s. I think it's a last possession game. I think it's a 74, 72, 74. I think it's that kind of game. And I love this under 157.
I like both unders, but I like the under in Illinois UConn a little bit more, but I could see this game going under. Now, I will say, I've been very impressed with Arizona. You know, that game against Purdue, it's like they sort of like just coast, right, until they're pushed a little bit, and then once they're threatened, then they turn it on. I don't think they're going to be able to do that with Michigan, meaning if Michigan jumps up early, they can't get complacent thinking like, oh, we'll just rope-a-dope them right back into this game. Michigan's physical. They have a big man. I just think Michigan, to me, is a little bit better defensively than Arizona. And I think they're a little bit more athletic, and I like their point guards better. But that's me. Again, I like Michigan. I like Michigan and UConn are my 2 best bets for sidewise. I think it will be Michigan and UConn in the final. Again, Arizona, yes, they're more athletic. Their big man is great, but I just think that he's good. Like when he beat up on Arkansas, right? Now, Arkansas, to me, was punching above their weight in that game, but I think he gets manhandled down below against Michigan. Don't you? I don't think. I mean, he's not. You think that kid's number 13 is that good?
They've got a lot of NBA talent on that team. They got a lot of NBA talent, Joe. I'm not going to sit here and say bad things.
I don't know. I don't want to bash him, but I'll bash him. I'll take Michigan. But I agree
you
with
you. You don't want to bash him, but you'll bash him. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's Arizona, right? I mean, you could bash Arizona. It's Lute Olson isn't walking on the sidelines, right? Let's be honest. It's Arizona. And even when they had Lute, they would underachieve. Okay?
That's true.
You know,
that's very, very
I'll
true.
take my shot with Dusty May and Michigan. Michigan. Am I clear now? Michigan. And can I just say something?
I think the chat would have to say, do you keep freezing up? Because you think that it's just me on my end, but I'm pretty sure it's you. But that's okay. You're getting through it. You're going to be fine. Here's Joe's. There it is. Joe with Michigan. The Smash Your Book. Mortadell special.
Now, can I just say something? All these clowns making out. Did you see what Hurley did? Did you see what Hurley did?
Are we talking about how he almost put his head through the referee's head?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I would do the same thing.
I mean, he's a maniac.
I love him.
What it comes down to. And I saw this here from Eddie. Is that the Ruby slipper for Monday night? UConn with the points. I will tell you right now, Eddie, if UConn wins on Saturday, I will take the points with UConn against whoever they play.
If it's UConn, Michigan, I'll take the over.
Okay. But let me ask you this. UConn, who do you have winning? You obviously have Michigan versus UConn Monday night. Who do you think wins the game?
What do you think the line is? 2.5?
I actually think it would probably be like 3 or 4.5, honestly.
Do they have a look-ahead line? They should.
Some of the books probably do. I haven't really dabbled in that yet, Joe. I'm taking UConn to win outright.
I like the over in the game, but I would take the points with UConn.
I'm taking UConn to win the whole thing.
Okay.
So whoever they play Monday night, I'm taking
Okay,
UConn.
hero.
I'm going out on the limb, Joe. Not you, me. Not you, me. I'm going out on the limb.
It's always me going.
Although, honestly, to be fair, this really shouldn't be going out on a limb. I know Michigan and Arizona are power rated so much higher than the other two. This team's won 2 of the last 3 national championships. They've got the best coach of the 4 teams. I don't think it's that crazy of an upset if UConn wins on Monday night. I really don't. I don't think it's that crazy of an upset.
Okay.
Okay, hero?
All right, hero. All right.
Look at you. You're all fired up. All right, what else you got for me, Joe? So I got UConn winning the national championship on Monday.
I mean, I sort of do too, but I mean, I'm going to hold off.
You see, you're a little gun shy on it. You see, you're not being you're not really going for it. You're just kind of, Michigan. You don't want. It sounds like you don't want to go after Michigan. It's kind of what it sounds like to me. But maybe I'm wrong.
Unbelievable.
A couple of other things for you here, non-Final Four related. So you've been dipping your toe here in the baseball? What's going on? You hitting all these totals. Are you altering the totals? What are you doing?
Alter the totals. I put it out. The 28th, I started to play after the first couple of days. And I jumped in. I dived into Tampa Bay again, right? Tampa Bay and St. Louis. I think McGreevy was on the mound, right? So I was going out and I was driving in the car, and it was like, I don't know, it was like 8:00 at night. And I'm like, let me look at this game, or whenever the game started. I forget, the 28th. And I look at it, and it's 4-0, bottom of the 8th. And I had it altered to like 9.5, 10.5, whatever. I'm like, there's a effing loser, son of a, right? I didn't look at it for like 3 days. I logged in yesterday. I'm like, why is there money in the account? I hit the baseball. I'm like, I gotta look. Is this a typo? Let me go back. They scored 4 runs in the top of the 9th, the Rays. Then they scored 1 in the top of the 10th, and St. Louis won at 6-5 to get me over the total. Smash job.
Nice
Smash job. So then I said, let me put in a game last night. I altered Atlanta and Arizona over 11.5 last night. It's 2-1. I'm looking at the game. I go to bed. It's like bottom of the 4th. I rolled over. It's like 2:00 in the morning. I'm like, let me see who won this game. 17-2. Smash job.
So yeah,
Smash. Not even close.
So I was on Harris, the homer for the Braves last night. He was plus 750. Lenny Harris, yeah, Michael Harris.
Yeah, I know. That's the guy that I remember.
I know Lenny. I remember Lenny.
Right.
But, Joe, he was plus 750, and the guy's been hitting rockets. His high exit velo, barrels, hard hit balls. I've been swimming in graphs over here with the homers every day. I'm becoming an analytical guru with the homers. I've been trying to add more tools.
You have to do that now with Kazarian when you do the show every week, right?
Well,
you pull it out different analytics.
Well, as you see, I put the homer picks now out every day myself. I'm trying to get the home runs going. I mean, it's been a little hitter. We had a couple days with a hit. Last night was tough. Harris hit it off the top of the damn wall out in left center field. That would have been a really healthy hit for us if we would have got it. But I'm all in, Joe, on the analytical guru stuff for us. Now, there's a lot of games today, Joe. A lot of afternoon and at night.
A 3-team.
What do you got?
You ready?
Yeah.
I said if the Atlanta game goes,
I hope you got this Nat Dodger game in there.
No, I didn't put it in.
This game is, Joe, tee it high
and tee it low.
Let it fly. This game, you have got Gas Can City. This Mikolas.
Mikolas again?
He's on the Nats now. He's going to get roughed up.
All right, so you ready?
Stinks on the road. And the wind's blowing out at Nats Park
with the wind
today.
out. All right, so
You
this
could
is
say,
what
hey, look, I gave you all the Cubs stuff early in the week. You had a couple days wind blowing in, couple days wind blowing out.
So I'm picking. I decided with the baseball this year, right?
Yeah.
Since we're not on every night, I'm picking one team like I did last year. Last year I got smashed with the Rays. Remember?
I remember.
Right. So this year I picked one team that I'm backing on almost every game for their Nova. Okay? And that team is the White Sox. So we go game 1, over 10.5, San Diego and Boston. We got this king on the mound, gutless king, and I think it's Sonny Gray. Is Sonny Gray now on the Sonny Gray is on the Red Sox?
Yes, he's on the Red Sox.
Yeah, he's totally he's gonna get smashed today. Then we go over 10.5, White Sox and Blue Jays. Blue Jay. And then we round it out. I can't get away from them. Rays and Twins over 9.5.
Rays and Twins over 9. Rays and Twins over 9.5.
We got this gas can Boyle going up against Ben Ober.
Well, Ober gives up a lot of taters. The problem, I will tell you, and I know you don't like hearing this, and that'll probably make you go in for more. It's a real cold, miserable day in Minnesota, Joe. They're talking a chance of snow, 30 degrees. It's just not great hitting weather, Joe. But you don't care. You're not as scared. You're probably going to go in for more now. Alt it up even more.
Why can't they throw some liniment on there? Warm themselves up a little bit. A little icy hot.
A little icy hot out there in Minnesota today?
Hot. You know, back in the day in football camp, it was a crude joke. They used to put the icy hot in the jockstrap. I'm just saying.
That was something that they used to do. Now you'd be thrown out of school for that.
Now, forget it. You'd probably be looking at what, 5 to 10?
Yeah,
5 to 10.
I saw Ripper. Can this Ohtani home run? He hasn't. Now that's another story going into the weekend, Joe. You got all these guys, these heavy hitters, who haven't homered yet this year. Ohtani, Cal's Raleigh, Witt, Vladdy, Tucker, Acuna, Hurts, Caminero, Tatis. You have all these guys who haven't homered yet this year, a week into the season. Everyone's going to be chasing them this weekend.
I'm not chasing them. We only got
Ohtani can't hit one off Mikolas.
Yeah, you're telling me it's what time is that game? 4?
Like 20 minutes, 105. It's a early afternoon game. But Ohtani's like plus 180, 200.
Now wait a second.
Stupid number.
Let me see the early games here. See, I don't like the fact that it's an early game.
What don't you like about those?
Well, like LA, that's like a Pac-12 team back in the day going for a noon kickoff. No?
Well, I guess it's a little bit like that, right?
I mean, you're not worried about that? What about the Yankees? This Warren gonna get smashed? Should we take the over in the Yankee game? It's freezing outside.
It's a bad hit. It's a tough day for hitting.
Don't start.
Marlins are 5-1, Joe.
I don't care about the record, Carver. Could they go yard in Yankee Stadium? Why is the White Sox game so low? Juiced heavily to the under. -120. Ripper, it is on purpose. You know how I know? You know why, Ripper? Go back. All the number ones last year for the wide receivers in the NFL didn't duplicate their numbers from the year previous. They were all under their totals, except a few. 32 number ones in NFL. When's the last time? We're still looking for a touchdown from Justin Jefferson. Guy didn't score a touchdown. Jamar Chase, the last 5 weeks of the regular season, no touchdowns. Joe Burrow's throwing for 4 touchdowns a game. We have none for Jamar Chase. He's throwing a Yoshi Vaz. He's throwing everybody but Jamar Chase. It's on purpose.
You like this? How about this Glenn saying that Geno Smith's going to take him to the promised land? You like that, Joe?
He must. I don't know. You know,
he's got to stop talking.
He's
just got to stop talking.
He's out of a job. Let's just be honest. Because unless the Jets go 12-5, at 7-10, you're going to keep Aaron Glenn around? Like, what's the caveat to keep Aaron Glenn in New York? Can you tell me?
Around.
No, but I'm just saying, what is the reason why I got to have Aaron Glenn? Your defense sucks. They blow. Let's be honest. The defense sucks. I think I could run for 1,000 yards. Give me the rock. I would love to just give me the rock on a 4th and inches. I want to go over the top. I do it once. By the goal line, I get us pay dirt. I'd sell my body. Broken collarbone and sold out. Get me going. Now remember back in the day, remember Bobby Humphrey, Gary Reasons?
Yeah, that picture.
Football. That was football, baby.
Yeah.
Those
days, Joe, those days are over.
Nobody goes over the top anymore. Nobody sells their body.
Are over. It's over. The days of that stuff are over.
You killed it. Guys like you.
Not me.
Killed it. You did the marketing with the you killed college football. I hope you're happy.
Well, you did that.
I did that. Did you see your boy Signetti say he called out Sonny Dykes for losing Josh Hoover? Did you see that?
I did not see. What is I saw Signetti yelling about somebody at practice. What was that
about? Sonny Dykes had Josh Hoover. So when Hoover signed with Indiana, Sonny Dykes at like their spring camp said, Josh did commit 15 or 16 turnovers in his career. He wasn't clean with the football, right? Like he sort of bashed him, like as good as, right? So Signetti's like, I saw Sonny Dykes call out the turnovers, but Josh met his 2 best friends when he came on campus. Great defense and a running game. I think he'll be just fine. Just stuck it to him. He stuck it.
Signetti's got
stuck it to him.
He's got
Signetti. Now, isn't Signetti is the Indianapolis 500 over? He didn't he ride the car? Didn't he ride the car?
I believe that happens Memorial Day weekend, Joe. The Indianapolis 500.
He's riding the car. Got to get out ahead of that pace car. Get me out ahead of that pace car, Carver.
Like Kirk Cousins to the Raiders.
Yeah, unbelievable. Sponsors on college jerseys, I know, Ripper. That's terrible. But I will say, shout out to Hogwild. I do miss the baseball with the ColecoVision. And
I saw it.
Is it gone? Is it gone?
Stop looking at the ColecoVision.
I'm going to have to go back and find a couple of old clips of you begging me, is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? Billy Russo. What's up, Billy boy? He just woke up.
Billy in the mix. He's ready. He's got first pitch coming in a couple minutes.
Billy.
Gotta be ready.
Billy. Hey, Billy. Come on now, Billy. Hey, Billy.
Hey, let me ask you this. Since I got you for a couple, just a couple more minutes, I'm trying to get everything in with you here. You ready for the Masters next week?
What happened with this Tiger Woods?
Go watch the videos.
I saw the videos. Carver, he's now in Thailand.
Did you like him try to pull him on the phone with the president routine? I got the president on the phone. Did you like him try to pull that one out?
I know.
Well, that's the thing,
Carver,
they put out all these statements about how he's going to go and take care of himself and do all that. I'll tell you what really happened, Joe. Fred Ridley and the Augusta people do not want distractions at their tournament next week. And they probably privately asked Tiger, stay away for a little bit. And so he's going to, I'm going to go get help. He's probably in Dubai or something, or like you said, in Thailand playing golf on the side with his hat like this, low, just because he probably still wanted to go anyway to the Masters. And the Masters was probably like, no, we can't have this. We're not going to have you with all your distractions at our golf.
So let me ask you this. Event. Is the kid back? Zalatoris, is the back better now?
It's supposed to be. I would say that yesterday was probably the first good round he's played in like 2 or 3 years.
Do we ride him?
I can't. And now he's actually shot 5 under yesterday. He's teeing off at 154 in San Antonio later today. I think he needs to win to get in, too. I don't know if he's in the field next week.
Would Fleetwood be in the field?
Fleetwood, of course, is at the Masters, yes.
Well, why is he, of course, at the Masters?
Because Fleetwood has played well. He won the FedEx Cup last year. He's plays great week in, week out. That's why he's in.
What
Willie
about this
Z's
fee
had
now? What about this fee now?
he needs to win today, this weekend to get into the Masters.
When you say win, he needs to win the whole thing, or he
He
needs
has
to
to
be
win
like
the entire tournament, or else he's not in the
he's got
Masters
no
this year.
he's got no shot. He's a hump.
He's
Yeah,
fine. He's 6 under yesterday. He's not.
yeah.
He's not
Guy
no
never
shot.
guy never
I
steps.
bet on Bobby Mack, so we need
All right.
Bobby Mack. I have
All right,
Finau
so,
also, but I don't think Finau's.
I got to give a shout out. A couple of shout outs.
Toasty.
No. A couple of shout outs. I had probably one of the best chicken cutlet sandwiches.
Talercio's? Where'd you go? Talercio's?
No, stop with the Talercios now. Okay, stop with the Talercios.
You didn't go to Talercio's?
I didn't go to Talercios. The videos drive me nuts too. All right. Hey, this is the
does
way
a
we
great
stuff.
job. He does a great
All
job.
right, Stewie, here we go with the. We're gonna cut it. No, it's not Talercios.
We're gonna slice it.
Yeah, we're gonna slice. I know. All right, with the Talercios. All right, the best cheesesteak in Jersey. Don't get me started with that. He does a great job.
Makes me want to stop in.
With the freaking gloves on. Okay, Stewie, here we go. We're gonna cut it. Prime rib in-house. In-house cooked. All right, this is the way we do it. With the cheddar mixed in. All right, everybody's a fucking
Come
wheel.
on.
Everybody's the wheel.
Give him a break.
So here's the thing. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So I was in downtown Newark watching a softball thing, right? I was freaking starving. Okay? Starving.
Okay.
Right? I go, I gotta eat. Right? So I look up delis in downtown Newark, right?
Right.
Find this place. Hobbies Restaurant. Okay.
Okay.
Now, I didn't do any research, but I eyeballed it, right? I eyeballed it. Knew what it was. It was like a dead end ringer for Katz's Deli in the city. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I go in, Carver, the best chicken cutlet sandwich that I have ever had. And I don't eat the bread. I ate the bread with the cup of coffee. Carver, the hamburger was amazing. So now, after eating the sandwich, right?
Yeah.
I got to do a little research. In the New York Post, they have Hobby's Restaurant, a staple from 1962 in downtown Newark. And I met the owner. He's got pictures of the old man Hurley with St. Elizabeth's, and you know he's got Smokey Robinson on the wall. You know, old school, right?
Right.
Owner's great. We're talking kids. We're talking. So now I do a little research. It was named one of the best Jewish delis in all of the America. I'll send you the article.
Okay.
I'm just saying, what a find! What a find out of the blue. Carver chicken
It's a
cutlet.
great find by you. I don't know if I'm sure it's not as good as Talercio's, but at least
You and the Talercios.
I just wanted to gas you up with that. Now this is important from Ripper. UFL picks. Now, believe it or not, I asked Joe about this the other day. So you got any UFL picks? He starts ringing out all these games. Joe, you didn't watch a snap of that garbage league last week. I know you did.
Now, Austin Reed, who played at Western Kentucky.
Who? The quarterback?
Yeah. Yeah. He's on Dallas, right? Now, all I know is I from betting the UFL, right, in recent years, I know about these spreads and some that I'm taking. So the Mortadels, do you have them?
I don't. I didn't make a graphic for it. No,
you're terrible.
I honestly thought you were kidding when you sent it to
me. Over Louisville, Orlando, 40.5. Mortadell, and then the over in Birmingham, Houston, 44.5. What?
You can't be serious.
Why can't I be serious? I don't understand.
So this is week 2.
So what?
I'm just saying, is it week 2? Man, you can't even get a box score on these games. Who's the quarterback? Teddy Ginn. Gary Graphic doesn't do fake football. There it is, Chris. There it is. Gary Graphic doesn't do fake football.
So Louisville is 0-1. They're the Kings, right?
Well, which one's Orlando?
They should still be the Predators, no?
I don't know. Which one's Orlando?
Storm, yeah, the Storm. They're 1-0.
That's my guy Anthony Beck's team. So I gotta root for Orlando.
You're terrible. You're terrible. So let's go to the Louisville Kings.
I mean, you're
They got
betting the overs in these games. You see the scores last week, right? This is awful. 15-13, 16-10. Like, Joe, why are you playing the overs in these?
Why are you asking? Just bet it. Gamble at your own risk. Well, maybe we'll make it to the window. Gamble at your own risk. That's
a
all.
Niche market, Ripper
it is
says.
A niche
a
market.
Niche market. Yes.
Let me see who's on this team. Let's see. Do we even have a roster?
On the team?
Hang on. Hang on.
Who do you got, Joe?
I'll tell you. I'll eyeball some talent. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me see here. Let's see. Oh, they got Jason Bean as one of the quarterbacks from Kansas. He backed up Jaden. Bean backed up Jalen Daniels. Remember when Daniels got hurt? They got him in there. He's one of the quarterbacks. That's good. Jason Bean. All right, why don't they do this right? Let me see. Tariq Black that played at Texas. Where's the other quarterbacks? What do they only have? One? Jason Bean is the only guy? What is this?
Jason Bean.
Let me see. How they do this. What a terrible, terrible website. They don't even have the money to do the website right. Smash. N'Kosi Perry from FAU, the former Miami Hurricane. N'Kosi Perry. He sucked at the U.
Joe, this is disgraceful.
Why is it disgraceful? Why?
It's disgraceful. It really is.
Benny Snell from Kentucky.
Joe, we'll get out of here with this. You want the homer pick for tonight?
Sure. I heard it was Chris or somebody else said Moniac. You're like, he's on the forget the cognac. Bring me the Moniac.
I think he's back today, actually. I think he comes off the IL today. So
do we want to do it day one he might be a little tight.
Maybe a little tight. I'm taking Christian Walker tonight in Sacramento. Most hard hit balls, most barrels the first week without a homer. Playing in Sacramento. Unfortunately, we don't get the wind tonight or the humidity, but we get Jeffrey Springs. I'm taking Christian Walker tonight, Joe. That's my favorite home run play today. Hands down.
All right.
You want to alt that over with the A's and the Astros tonight?
Yeah, this A's
got a couple gas cans there.
All right, Paul wants to know the best bets. Best bets over Boston, San Diego, over Toronto, Chicago, over Tampa Bay, Minnesota. Over.
I think this Dodger Nat game is a banger over today.
Do you?
These guys, I think so.
Now, what is this?
All in for Moniac. Forget the cognac. Get me the Moniac. I think Joe's right. I don't think we can play in the first game. I'm playing Hunter Goodman, though, for the Rockies.
Hunter Goodman?
The Goodman, yeah.
What about Ben Rice today?
Yeah, I mean.
No? Might get a good number on him.
Yeah, Chris, I don't love anything with the Red Sox Padre game. Joe seems to have some conviction, though, on it. Joe likes going after Sonny Gray. Even he doesn't care that it's 40 degrees out. He's going to go after Sonny Gray no matter what. He doesn't care about that stuff. Joe will play an over in a 6.5 game at Wrigley where it's 40-mile-an-hour winds blowing in. He doesn't care. He thinks it's all fake, the weather report. He thinks it's not. He thinks it has nothing to do with the game. Meanwhile, it does. But
here he is. That's it. Mikey Scientist. That's it. I took off for 1 week. Here he is. Data analytics.
Before we go, Joe.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah. One more time before people, because we got a lot of people who probably tuned in late and missed you at the beginning. Give him to it one more time, Joe. The Mortadels. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the Ruby Slipper. We'll do the Mortadels first. The Mortadels. Joe.
I want Hurley. Hurley. Underwood sucks. Michigan. Blue collar. Two blue collar teams right there.
So UConn and Michigan for you, and who wins Monday night?
I really like the over no matter what. I'll lean to UConn, but I don't love it.
All right, Ruby Slippers for me. I'm taking UConn as well. So checker on a checker on Saturday. I love the under 157.5 in Arizona and Michigan. Love the under. I do the two best defenses in college basketball in this game. I think that slows down even two of the better offenses. And I think the game's in the low 70s and we get under this 157.5. I'm not going to lie, Joe. I really don't have a good beat on who's going to win the game.
All right.
I really don't. I kind of lean Michigan slightly,
right?
But I'm not great on it. And as far as Monday goes, I don't care who wins the game. I'm taking UConn against them on Monday night.
All right.
That's it.
So then there we go. We got it.
And where's the fast? Plug the fast channel before we go too.
Hump Network channel 515. We're on.
Did you break records for fast channel views of this month? Was that?
Well, there's a lot of people pumping out, numbers that I can't.
Fast channel content.
Yeah, I mean Carver and Lisi. Last time I took it, the numbers over the month we've done now 10.3 million unique views. It's just been astronomical the amount of traction that we've built in such a short period of time that I just can't believe it. I do have some sponsors about to jump on for the, we're going to be putting up some. We do. We're going to be putting up some banners coming up in the coming weeks as we inch closer. We have a couple of deals in the works that we just haven't, inked pen to paper just yet.
Okay,
but we're close.
All right, Joe. That's good. Thank you for the update for everybody. I'm sure everybody's excited about it. Yeah, next week, Joe. Lots of Masters content next week for me.
Can't wait.
Lots of Masters content.
Meanwhile, how is Cammy Cam green
He's doing all right. He had surgery on Wednesday. He's doing good. I talked to him yesterday. He's doing good. So
all right.
Cam's doing all right. He's down for a little bit, but he ain't.
Okay.
Cam.
Well, I'm around for the hobbies. We should get the hobbies, right? Hobbies restaurant.
How about get the Newark Deli? Go in there, Joe. Sell it. Play them that clip of you talking about their food. That'll be good enough. And then you could say you can make content for them like Talercio's does. You say you could be their guy.
This guy and he's wearing.
Have you seen the Talercio's videos? I could do that for you guys.
The semolina. Yeah, you got it out, Stewie. You got it out.
Slice thin.
Homemade prime rib, cooked in house.
Put it on the hot plate.
Put it on the hot plate, Stewie. Look at this. Best cheesesteak in New Jersey. Look at that.
Job. The food's good there, Joe. You gotta be fair to him. You gotta be fair. You gotta be fair.
Movie show Joe. On the horizon.
It is. It is on the horizon. It is on the horizon. How about this? You bet this Wemby for MVP in the NBA?
No,
you bet this Wemby?
You did?
I can't play the MVP in New York, Joe. I don't have access to that.
It's a fugazi.
I would have bet him. He should win.
Yeah?
It's enough with this SGA. Give it to Wemby.
Let's see.
All right, Joe. Got to go.
All right. Happy Easter. Happy holidays to everybody.
All the love to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the Final Four this weekend. See you next week.